Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another solo playthrough of the Board Game Nerd channel. Today, we'll be playing Moon Colony Bloodbath. Remember, you can find us on Patreon, you can find our snapshots on Instagram, and you can find news about us on Blue Sky. But first, cities on the moon. This will be humanity's crowning achievement. At last, no longer bound to Earth, the moon a stepping stone to the stars. The rockets are loaded with supplies and colonists, the robots are programmed and ready. Everything has been planned down to the tiniest detail, and there is no chance whatsoever of failure. To the moon! Moon Colony Bloodbath is a reverse engine building game. You start with a big engine, and then slowly you try to survive as very bad things happen. From twists to robots to events, everything is stacked against you. The game plays very simply. There's going to be a starting deck of cards here, and it's going to be randomly shuffled. Every turn, we're going to flip a card, and we'll simply follow its instructions. At the moment where all your people are no longer with us, then the game ends and you lose. If you manage to survive all the way to the final event, then you are the winner of the game. That's the solo concept. So let's see what the starting deck is composed of. There are three different types of cards in the starting deck. The first ones are called troubles. Whenever you encounter one of the two troubles, you're going to take one event and add it to the deck. All these events are bad, and they usually have something to do with you losing supplies. Food, people, cards, and so on and so forth. This card is only inside for the solo game, and it's going to allow you to gain or lose people depending on the cards you have played. More on this card later. The final card you're going to encounter is work, and work is where the whole action thing is happening. As you can see here on my tableau, there's going to be a circle of 5 different actions. Whenever one of the 4 work cards is revealed, you're going to take one of these tokens and place it on the action you want to perform. Usually, if you played a multiplayer game, you would do this action simultaneously, but now that I'm alone, I will just do it on my own. When you're finished with the action, you place this little thing here, and then you can denote how many work cards are still in the deck. It's very easy in the beginning, but as you get more and more cards in this huge stack of cards, it'll be hard to remember how many work cards are left. And when you are in the later stages, you're going to need those work cards, trust me. So, what does this action do? Pretty simple. The mine action gives you money. You need money to build cards. The research action lets you draw cards. And the build action lets you play cards. The cards are a big, chunky stack right over here, and whenever you play one, you simply take it and you place it in front of you. You can see the cost of a card on the top left corner, so 10 money, and every card will come a certain amount of people on it. In addition, it may have a play effect that happens when you play it, and a lost effect, which you gain when you lose the card. More on how you lose the cards later. Also, if you see here in my tableau, every action is color-coded. Almost all of the cards that you will be playing will have a color. For example, this card here is yellow. That means that this card will passively activate when I take the yellow, aka the mine action. We're going to get in more details about all the cards once we start playing the game, but for now I think this is everything that you need to know. There are a lot of different resources in the game, and you can see on the top of my tableau that you start with some of them, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take those starting resources. First of all, we get a total of 30 people, and these are the colonists that are in my colony. If I ever run out of people, that's when I lose the game. Then I'm gonna go ahead and draw 4 cards from this huge stack of cards that we saw, and I think that I'm going to have my hand cards over here in front of me. And then when I play them, I will be moving them here. These cards are called perks, more on them later. Then I'm going to go ahead and gain 4 money. And then finally, I'm going to get 4 food. Food is going to be crucial because colonists are very hungry. So this is the setup. The final thing we do is after we shuffle these initial cards, we will go through this little deck here. And you can see they have the same background. So this token lets you recognize what this deck actually is, and this is called a twist deck. The twist deck has different twists that make your game more randomized, and at the beginning of the game, you take 2 at random and you place them in. They are color-coded on the top with black and white letters, and the game recommends you play with 2 white ones for your first game, but we know we're advanced gamers. We don't care about that. You will see some other decks there. These are the robots. They will come into play later. I'll explain them. These are the events. They will come into play very soon. And these are developments that your colonists build for you through this deck. Once they come into play, we will talk about them. These here are the resources. There are 4 of them. We talked about money, colonists, and food a little bit. These are called cubes. I don't know what they're called, but they will come into play. Don't worry about them now. And these are just 5 denominations of them. So without further ado, let's start the playthrough. Best of luck, colonists. I'm going to have a very quick look, at my cards here. This card lets me add a perk, and these are the cards that I haven't explained yet. Technically, what they do in a multiplayer game is that when you add a perk to the deck, you take one of these cards and you put it into the deck. And when it comes out, only you gain a benefit. So they're very good in a multiplayer game. Solo still good, because you're alone, you get the benefit. So I think that this card here, the Hacker Lair, is a good way to start. Also, the market is also good, but let's not delay. Let's get into the playthrough. Best of luck. Let's begin. First things first, we flip Trouble. Add the next event. Whenever any card is added to the deck, it always goes on top of it. So we will take the event number 1 and we will put it here. If we manage to go through all 13 events, spoiler alert, we probably won't, that's when we win the game. Otherwise, you record which event you ended, and then you try in the next playthrough to get further and further and further. If you manage to do all 13, text me. It's very hard. Okay, so we resolve this, and we're moving on. Next card. Oh, what a surprise. It's the event. It says, pay 1 food per building you have. Let's put it here. Pay 1 food per building you have. Lose people equal to the food you didn't pay. If you paid it all, you gain 2 people. So, right now, we have 0 buildings, which means we need to pay 0 food, which means we technically paid it all. That means we gain 2 people. And that's it. As you can see, it's very simple now, but later down the line, it's going to be a problem. Next event. Work. Do any action. Now we're talking. Let's see. What are we doing? I like this card because I had a perk, so I think I'm going to try and build it. It costs 6. We only have 4. So I'm going to take a mine action, and thus I'm going to gain 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no limit to the amount of resources you can hold. I'm going to take it, place it here, and that's one of my 4 actions for the round. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's one of the twists. Let's see what it does. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, plus 1 card and plus 2 food, love it. We do have 4 or fewer buildings, we have 0. We draw a card, and we gain 2 food. Excellent twist, love to see it. Twists are generally not good or bad, they just do various things. We will get to see them. Work again. Now it's time to play the card. Boom, boom, boom. So I will build. I'm gonna play this card. The Hacker Lair. It costs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as I told you, when I play it, I get to add one of my perks inside. I have 5 different perks, and I think I'm going to start by adding this one. Very simple. When I draw it, I gain 2 food. Food is going to be important down the line, so might as well. So, whenever the card is added to the deck, where does it go? On the top of it. Correct. It also has a second effect, which is like a passive, that I can ignore paperwork. Paperwork is an event. It will come down the line, and when it comes, we'll get to see it. I draw. What a surprise. It's my perk, so I'm going to gain 2 food. Next, work again. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see. We could play this, or we could play this as well, or we could take some more money and then play this. I love playing cards that function off of the farm action because it's one of the most important things you can do, in my opinion. So once again, I will go ahead and mine to gain 4 money so I can be able to play a better card down the line. Only one more work left before the end of the day, and it's Loneliness. This is the solo card, and I think I need to show you here. This card says that you gain 3 people for every card you have that has this symbol here. I know it's a little bit hard to see. And then you lose people for these symbols. Right now, I only have 1 card in my hand that has that symbol. And it's this one over here. You can see it right here. It's a little bit tiny, but you can see it. So it would be better to not actually play that card because it's going to make me lose people. So my plan of building the market has backfired a little bit. Nothing happens now because I don't have any cards. Grand plan, the second twist. You may discard a card to build a building costing 5 or more. You still pay the money. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Costing 5 or more, man. But I don't have something that costs 5 or more, so I can't do it. I only have this, but it costs 10. So pass on that twist. That's too bad. That would have been good. But now we know this twist is inside the deck, so we can start preparing for it. 2 more cards left. One of them is work. And now we get to do something. Now we could build a farm, but now with a loneliness card, that's not very good. So maybe we could draw some more cards. Yeah, let's research. Let's draw 2 more cards. Boom, boom. Okay, these are good cards. And this is the same, so I'm just going to put them like this. Okay, and then the final card is going to be an event. I'm going to add it to the deck. That's the second event, so every cycle, 2 events come. We need to survive 13 events, so we need to survive 6.5 cycles. Looks easy? I don't think so. All right, let's see what the final one is. You draw a card and you discard 2 cards, but this event is called paperwork. And look here, you ignore paperwork, as I do at my work. Don't let my boss hear that. So I'm just going to ignore that. I'm not going to draw one, discard 2. And that's pretty much how the game goes. This is the flow. So now that we know it, I'm going to start going a little bit faster. We finished the cycle, so these go out. So we still have 4 more work actions to take. I'm going to shuffle this deck. And I really, really want to hear if you've played it, if you've managed to beat it. I think I beat it once. I've played it. This is like my 21st playthrough, I think. I was obsessed when we first got it. Okay, let's go. Second run through. Card number 1, hunger. Pay 1 per building you have. I pay 1 food. If you paid all of it, you gain 2 workers. Excellent. More people in my colony. Come people, I have a nice colony here. Boom, paperwork. We ignore it, we know it, we love it. Boom, work. Love to see it. I think we're gonna build something now. I think this is a good card. So let's go ahead and build. Silica mine. Whenever I mine, I gain 2 more money, which is good, and I need to pay 3 for it. Next card. Oh, it's my perk. I gain 2 food. Love to see it. It gives you a little bit of a feeling of almost like an auto battler. Not exactly, but almost like an auto. You know, you flip cards and things happen. It's pretty cool. Loneliness. I lose people and I gain people based on the icons on my cards. I have no icons, so I can easily ignore it. Easily ignore it. Trouble. Add the next event. Bloop. We will do so. And here's where the game becomes hard. This event says add a robot. And the robots are here and the robots are very nasty. I'm going to shuffle them just for transparency. And I'm going to take the first robot and add it to the stack. Because whenever a card is added to the deck, it goes on the top. Okay, robot, don't be too harsh. Aye! Aye. Let's have a look together. It says -5 people, and I can put a card from your hand onto your mat. You have to build those cards first. Oh my god. Okay, first things first, 5 people are gone. And then I need to put a card on my mat, and that's the card I'm gonna build. Oh, that's awful, man. That is awful. Well, we're not doing the market. We could do a combo between cave and tunnels. So let's put the cave on my mat. This is the card I need to play first. So I need 11 money. So we need to mine twice. Okay, let's do it. Add the next event, crazy. Boom. And then we flip. It is a leak. Apparently, we needed fewer astronomers and more plumbers. Okay, and we lose 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are the plumbers at, man? All right. Work. We will mine. We will gain 4 money plus 2 from the silica mine we built earlier. That is a total of 6 money. And remember, now we have the plan to build the cave, and through the cave, build the tunnel, so we need 11 money. We have 9 currently, So we need to take one more build action and then do it. And that's the very nice thing about actually seeing how many work cards you have left. Boom, grand plan. You may discard a card to build a card costing 5 or more. Oh, the timing is so bad. The timing is so bad. We're just one money off. Not much we can do about that, I'm sorry. Oh, isolation. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, we do draw a card, don't mind if I do, and gain 2 food. I love having food. Work. Okay, the plan is set. We're going to mine again to gain 4 plus 2, 6 money. And then when the next work card comes, which is this one, we are going to build the cave. We're going to pay 10. And the cave says, play, you may build. So now that I've played it, I can build something else, and then lost mine. Now it's time to talk about how do you lose buildings. Okay, as you've seen, many of the events and the robots let you lose people. Once the people you've lost are enough that you have no more, you can start paying with buildings. You discard a building and you gain an amount of people on the top right corner. And if you are ever out of buildings and people, GG's. So we paid for this, we played, and it lets us build something else. And although I initially wanted to play the tunnels, now I have 5 money. So maybe now I can play these clone banks, because look what it says. It says whenever I research, and it's an action where it allows me to draw 2 cards, I also gain 2 people. And whenever hunger happens, it's the event where you need to feed your buildings. Then if we fed everybody, we get more people. I think it's a good card. I think we're going to build it. I think it costs 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason also is that we need to have one card that is cheap, because we have that pesky robot that forces us to put a card and build it first. So it's better to have like a cheap card to have to force that robot out. Whew. Second cycle gone. We are almost 1/3 of the game there. We are looking pretty sharp. We have 30 people. We started with 30 people, so we technically didn't lose anybody. I mean, those 4 plumbers just, they walked into a wrong hole or something. Boom, boom. Give me my tokens back and let the cycle begin. Work. Love to see it. Maybe now it's a good time to research or mine, because we have 0 money. Yeah, I think we should mine. We are very hungry for money this game. And once again, whenever we mine, we gain 4 plus 2 from the silica mine, 6. Boom! Glitch! Add a robot. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. -6 people and move a box from a building. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should put the card here. I lose 6 people and I move a box to a building with more boxes if possible. It's not possible because I have no boxes, but I can lose 6 people. This is gonna start hurting a lot. Okay, so now we're losing people actually. Add the next event, crazy. Let's see what it is. It's a Temper's Flare. On the plus side, it's another great test for our recycling system. Oh my god, so -2 people. Dark humor, gotta love it. Okay, let's go to work. Our morale is low, people are dying left and right. Let's see, I think we build, but maybe we should go for another cave. I think that's a good strategy, because cave gives us 9 people for 10 money. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, mine again. I know it seems boring that I always mine, but it's just that I have a good mining setup in this game. Usually I prefer to farm, but this game, no. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, I think that's the final round where I draw a card and you gain 2 food. Not you, me. Boom, boom. Let's put them here. Perfect. You may discard a card to build a building costing 5 or more. Now we can do it finally. Okay, I will discard a card to build. I will discard this market. Let's create a discard pile here. Is it visible? It is. And I will build this cave. This cave costs 10, and it allows me to build again. And I will pay 1 to build the tunnels. And the tunnels, whenever I restock, which is an action I haven't used yet, I get to gain some extra benefits. All right. Work. Well, now we don't need the money because we built everything that we have to. We have this for the robot, so let's go ahead and restock. so we can explain the action. When you restock, you take 2 of these cubes and you put them on cards. By themselves, they do nothing, but many other cards could use them. Usually I want to put them in cards that I know I'm keeping for the long run. So all these cards have lost effect, so I know I'm losing them first. This has a very good effect that I ignore paperwork, so this is a card I'm intending to keep, so I'm going to put them on there. In addition, because I did the restock action, I now get to trigger my newest card, Tunnels, which will give me 2 food, another box, or 2 money. And I think we're going to get the money because we have a lot of food and no clear way to use the boxes yet. It's pretty nice that you only work 4 days a week. Why can't we do that in real life as well? Boom, boom, hunger. Pay 1 per building you have. Oh, crap. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, now we're going to start losing the food. If you paid it all, you gain 2. But we have built this. Each time hunger happens, if you don't lose workers, plus 3 workers. And those 2 effects stack, according to the designer on BGG. So 2 plus 3, I'm going to gain 5 workers. Boom, boom, loneliness. We still have no buildings of that type, so we're not affected by loneliness, even though we're playing solo. Ironic. Trouble. Add the next event. Do I really have to? And the next event is an accident. For a venture like this, you've got to expect a few hiccups. 3 people just lost their life. That doesn't sound like an accident. That sounds like... I don't want to make that joke. Next card. Leak. -4 people. People, stop doing that. Be careful. I only have 15 people left, half the people I started with. Oh my lord. Construction robot, -5 people. And then I put a card from my hand on the mat. That's the card I need to build first. Well, we prepared for it, so we'll play the money makeshift lab, which only costs 1, so that's why I did it. Next card. Oh, there we go. That's my perk. Gain 2 food. Got a lot of perks. And then it's the paperwork. We ignore it. How lucky are we? And then finally, another work day. And I think for this work day, I think we're going to actually mine again. Although we do need some cards. Yeah, maybe we'll take some cards. We'll research. We'll draw 2 cards. And then whenever we research, because of clone banks, we also gain 2 people. I think we have a pretty decent engine. It would be sad if something happened to it. I can't imagine what that would be. All right, 3 cycles down, 6 events down, only 7 more to go, 12 people still standing, 13 if you include me. Let's see if we can do it. Boom, 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 and all my shifts are back. I hope I get paid enough for these shifts, man. Really hard work. Loneliness doesn't affect us. We're still rocking in that part. Work. All right, we got our cards, we got our food. We don't have that much money. And we did draw an expensive card. Oh, but that has the symbol. We don't want that. Your buildings with 1 or more don't require... Oh, that's a great card. The greenhouses. It says that if a building has this box on them, it doesn't count for hunger. So when the hunger event comes that requires you to pay food for your buildings, you exclude them. So this is our new goal. It costs 4, so we need money. And we're going to gain money by restocking. When I restock, I will take 2 of them and place them on my buildings. Boom, boom. And because I restock, I will gain 2 more money from my tunnels. Boom, boom. And we need to remember that I need to build this card first. Unless the robot comes first and it makes me put that card on top. That would be cool, right? Paperwork, we still ignore it because of the hacker lure. Accident, these damn accidents. 3 more people down, 9 left to go. Doesn't seem good. Trouble at the next event. Oh my lord. And the next event is another accident, so -3 people. Only 6 left. Rough. Trouble at the next event. Let me guess, it's an accident. Oh, would you look at that? 3 more people down. Only 3 people left. So it's me, Ayub, and Ulrich. Let's see if we can do it. Looks like we can't. We gotta lose 6 people. 1, 2, 3. And now we need to lose 3 more. And now it's the time where we will start losing the buildings. We need to pay 3 more people, so I will lose this building, and I will gain 9 people. 3 of them will be lost, so the 6 remaining ones will come into my tableau. In addition, this card has a lost effect, which means that this effect will now trigger because I lost the card. And what does it do? I mine. So I will go ahead and take the mine action. The mine action gives me 4 plus 2 from the silica mine, 6 money. I never thought losing a building would feel that good. But the robot does more. Move a box to a building with more boxes if possible. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, so we move it here. And if you don't know why it's bad, you'll see in a minute. Temps Fleur. 2 more people down. Oh my god. We just got them. You may discard a building to build a building costing 5 or more. Can we do that because of this? Rules ambiguity. I will say no. If it's wrong, just look down in the corrections. So I will not do it. I will gain 2 food because of my perk. Well, at least we have food for now. Work. Let's do it. We definitely need to build, so we get this out of the way. It is a makeshift lab. It costs 1. And when I play it, I gain 2 boxes. And I'm going to place 1 on the clone banks and 1 on the silica mine. Now, if we just draw a build, we are golden, because we will build this, and all these buildings with boxes are going to be super safe from hunger. Oi, oi, oi. But first, a leak. 4 people? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are at 0 people again. Oh my god. Work! We did it. Wow. I'm not used to this game going my way. Okay, so I will build again. I have no mandatory buildings to build, so I can build whatever I want. I will build this, recycling. It costs 7. 1, 2, 7. And bada bing. That's not the card I wanted to build. That's the greenhouses. That only costs 4, not 7. Nick, you are stupid. Greenhouses. Boom. Boom. Your buildings with 1 or more boxes on them don't require food for the hunger event. And when I play it, I add a box. That's awesome. I'm going to play it. I'm going to add a box to itself. So now if the hunger event came out, I would normally pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 food. But now I will only pay 2 broken. All right, and that was my 3rd work. So I have 1 more work day. What am I doing with that? Probably just restocking. Yeah, okay, let's go. What the hell? It really is going my way. Okay, let's restock. We just said it. We're gonna gain 2 boxes. And then because of tunnels, we're gonna gain 2 food, 1 box, or 2 money. Let's get the food, even though we don't need food. We really don't need food. We don't need boxes. Let's just get the money. Now we need cards, actually. Yeah, now we need cards. All right. Ay, ay, ay. -5 people. So we're going to lose something. I think we're losing the cave. It gives us 9, -5. 4 people survive. Sorry about that. And when I lose it, I can mine again. So I will mine, gaining 4 plus 2, 6 money. You can tell our engine is good. What you can't tell is how long it will last. Okay, and then we need to also do this. Put a card from your hand onto your mat. You have to build that card first. So we have the cargo bay. Each time you play another card, you put a box on it, and when you lose this card, you gain 2 boxes. That's cool. But I think I'll go with recycling. Not because of the effect, but just because of the fact that it is 10 people. And now we really need to survive. So I'm going to play recycling. I'm going to put recycling on my playmat, and I have to build it first. I'm not building it, unfortunately. Isolation. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, draw a card and gain 2 food. I do not. Bleach. Add a robot. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Deep breath. And -4 people and -1 box. That's crazy. I'm going to lose a box from our hacker lair. The robot butler, man, the artwork's cool. Hunger. Pay 1 for every building you have. All my buildings have boxes. So because of the greenhouses, I pay 0 food. If you paid it all, you gain 2 plus 3, 5 people. And this is our engine. Boom! 8 events down, only 5 to go. Will he make it? Write down in the comments what you think. Well, you can technically go ahead and look at the video and then comment and then see it, but you know, you probably won't do it because you're honest people if you're watching this video. So in this phase, of the game, all we need is people, nothing else. People, people, people. So I think the first work day we will research, and then on the second we will build. Or maybe on the first we'll build the greenhouses and then we will research. We'll see. It also depends when they come. Boom, boom, work days are back. Okay, best of luck. Let's start. Accident, minus 3 people. Okay, that wasn't a good start. 2 left. Work. Yeah, I think we're doing that. I think we're building it because it has a secondary effect, which is irrelevant, but it's time we discard a card. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll build. I'll build the recycling. It costs 7 money. So 5, 6, 7. It says each time you discard a card, you gain a money. And when I play it, I search through these, the development cards, and I add gardens into the deck. So I'll take the gardens card and put it onto the deck. What does it do? Stay tuned to find out. Boom! You may discard a card for 4 food. I will gladly do that. So this is discarded. I will gain 4 more food. Well, it really looks like me, not much food. And then also recycling will activate. It says whenever you discard a card, you gain a money. Why not? So much food and nobody to eat it. Sad. Minus 2 people. Classic. Once again, we are left with 0 people. This has a good lost effect. It lets me draw cards, so it might be the next one on the chopping block. It is the next one on the chopping block. I need to lose 3 people. When I lose this card, it gives me 3 people, so that's perfect. And it also allows me to draw 2 cards when I lose it. So I'm going to draw 1, 2. Aluminium mine and create a homes. Oh, this gives me 12 people. That's perfect. But it costs 10 money. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can go ahead and mine and then build it. Okay, we have a plan, people. Mine build, mine build. Let's go. Oh, I should have asked for more. We're going to head mine, which will give us 4 plus 2, 6 money. You know the combo. You've seen it a million times now. Work, 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 work. Nope, it's paperwork. We still ignore it. So this negative event, usually it's very painful. But thanks to the hacker layer, we haven't even encountered it once. Leak, minus 4 people. Bad. We will lose the silica mine. It did its job. It'll give us 5 people, minus 4. We still have 1. And when we lose the mine, we will get 4 money. So 4 more money in the bank. And then, what happened? Oh, it's okay. Sorry, a little bit of back and forth here with the editor. The robot is added in. And boom, minus 4 people. If you don't have at least 8 food, guess who has? You lose 3 more. But I do have at least 8 food, so I only lose 4 people. Well, 1 I can lose here, and I need to lose 3 more. And now all my cards are important. I think I will lose the recycling. So recycling is gone. So I need to lose 3 more out of the 10 I just gained. So 7. All right, let's draw. Loneliness. My loneliness is killing. Okay, still none of those buildings in our play, so still no negative effect. Dr. Kaneko perk. We gain 2 food. Let me know in the comments if this is too fast or if I'm going at the pace you like, because I know I play fast. I hope I'm not going too fast. Okay, hunger. I pay 1 food for every building I have. Thanks to the greenhouses, all the buildings that have boxes are not paid. So I pay 0, and since I paid it all, I will gain 2 plus 3, 5 people. You've seen the loop before. Okay, looks like we are recovering nicely. And then the grand plan. You may discard a card to build a building that costs 5 or more. That is perfect. Perfect. I'm going to discard the aluminium mine, and now we'll play, boom, the creator home. It costs 10, but the important part is that it gives us 12 people. Play. Spend any number of boxes and gain 2 money for each. I don't think we need to... Oh, we need to do that because there is a robot that moves the boxes around if one of them has more than the others. So if I can spend 1 box from it in order to gain, then I have this. So I will spend this box to gain 2 money. In addition, because... Oh, I don't have the card anymore. No. Okay. And that's it. And do I need to do something else? No. And when I lose this, I gain 4 food. -6 people and move a box from a building with more to another one. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to spend this. So now I don't have to. But I still lose the 6 people. Boom. Add the next event, of course. Boom. -4 people. Sure. Sure. We have 2 more. We're fine, right? If you have 4 or fewer buildings, draw a card and gain 2 food. Unfortunately, we have 5. So nothing happens. -5 people, 1, 2, and then 3 more. We will lose the homes. So 12 minus 3, we will be left with 9. And when we lose that, we're going to gain 4 food. I'm going to put this back to gain 5 because I really don't have any more space for food. Boom. Work. Well, we need to draw cards. So I will research, I will draw 2 cards. Oh, and because I researched, I will gain 2 people from my clone banks. Oh, now I understand what you're doing with this card. We got the bunker. It gives us 14 people, but when I played, I add a robot, which is extremely bad. And then once again, the hacker lair. But when I played, I gain a perk. This could be good. One of the perks gives us 2 people, so this might be a card to aim for. And we do have 1 more work. Okay. At the next event, boom, -5 people. Okie doke. It's getting rough. Work. Yeah, we're gonna play the hacker lair, I think. Play. I'm gonna build it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I play it, I will add a perk, and I'm gonna add this perk over here. Simply gives me 2 more people. I'm gonna draw a card. What will it be? Guess in the comments. Boom. 2 more people. Man, I should work on my humor. All right, an accident happened. We lose 3 people. And the final card of the round, what is it? Have you been paying attention? It's a robot. 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and then we lose a box. We should lose the box from the card we want to sell next. And that card would not be these, not these, it's probably the tunnels. Okay. We went through 5 cycles and we're still alive. There are only 3 more events. So we need to survive this cycle, and then at some point next cycle, we need to draw the event card. And we win. Sounds easy, right? We need to play the bunker for sure. Even though it adds a robot, which will drain us for some people, we will see the robot a maximum of 2 times. So unless the robot drains us for 8 people, it's a net positive. So we need 9 money. We have 4. If we mine, we will go at 8, so that doesn't work. So we need to find 5 money with a single action. How can we do that? Nothing comes to mind. Also, restock is pretty decent because it'll give us 2 money in 2 boxes. But we're really not worried about food. Anyway, we will see how it goes. Sometimes you just gotta leave it. Don't overthink everything, right? Let's go. Gain 2 people, you see? Easy. Thank you. That's the perk. And then... Man, I hate this game sometimes. I'm gonna lose 2 people. Hey, welcome to the colony. Goodbye from the colony. All right. Work. That's good. Okay. I think now we restock, which means we gain 2 boxes. So all our cards have boxes now. And then we gain 2 more money. So the next time we mine, and then next time, if we're still alive, we build the bunker. All right, let's go. It's the loneliness again. We still haven't played any of the cards, so it still doesn't affect us. Accident, we lose 3 people. That's unlucky. So 1, and then probably the tunnels are gone now. 2, 3, and we're left with 2. Oh, I don't think we can do it. Okay, next. Oh, no. Robot Butler. We lose 4 people. 1, 2. Ignore paperwork. No, we need to keep that for sure. Yeah, we lose that. So we're left with 3 people by getting rid of the hacker lair. And then we also need to get rid of a box. Yeah, I think we get rid of this box. This is the card that goes next. Oh, we're really low on people. Da-da-dun. Another accident. 3 more people gone again. Oh my gosh. Is this how it's gonna end? We lose 5 people. We're gonna lose the greenhouses, which will give us 8 minus 5. We'll be left with 3. I don't think we'll do it in time. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, we do now. We draw a card. Yeah, thank you. Not good. And we gain 2 food. All right. Build, work. Man. We lose 6 people. It's slowly getting there. Yes, so 3. I need to lose 2 more. I think we're going to lose this one, which will give us 5. So we're left with 3. We had such a good engine. Well, still, if it's work, back to back, we still have a chance. Hungary is also very good for us now. It's another robot, so we lose 4 people, and if you don't have 8 or more food, well, I have more than 8 food, but nobody to give it to. I will lose 3 and 1 from here, so now I'm left with 3 people. So now if something says you lose 4 people, we lose the game. Oh my god, this is... I swear to God, this is not scripted. Oh my god. Oh, okay, well, what I said would haven't happened. So 3 people, I need to pay a 4th, and I can't. And I want to flip the table, but I won't, because this is a live playthrough. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. That's how it plays. We made it pretty far. We reached the 10th event. And just so you know, there were 2 more, -6, -7. And then the final one says end the game. And if this were a multiplayer game, at that point, if you reached there, whoever had the most people would win. In multiplayer, when one person loses, then the game stops and you count the people, and whoever has the most left, including his buildings, their buildings, wins. So yeah, that's the game. I think it's a very nice solo game, just because you don't have to think too much. Things are happening and you just have to react to them. The interesting part is that I enjoy engine building. This is a little bit different. You have to build your engine and then choose which part of your engine you need to deconstruct, but do it in a way that will let you last the longest. I think we did a pretty good job with our engine. I think we went really hard on food, just because I've played it a few times and I know food is important, but it really wasn't that important this. And it's not like we did the farm action, if you think about it. I think we never did it once, you just got the food coincidentally. But yeah, that was the playthrough. If you like what you saw, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe, hit that little bell that's gonna appear here magically. I know it won't, I'm just kidding. And yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.